I still remember the sound of the door. Not the slam that would have been too obvious, but the soft click when it shut behind me, the kind of sound that says, "You're not welcome, but we're polite enough not to say it out loud." I stood there for a second longer than I needed to, hands in my pockets, breathing slow, letting my eyes adjust to the light. It was one of those places designed to make you feel small on purpose. High ceilings, muted colors, glass everywhere. Everything whispered money. Old money. Quiet money. The kind that doesn't explain itself. And the moment I stepped in, I felt it. That pause. That half second where the air shifts and people decide who you are before you open your mouth. A woman behind the counter glanced up, looked me over, then looked back down at her screen like she'd already reached a conclusion. No greeting, no smile, just dismissal. "Can I help you?" she asked eventually. Not, "How can I help you?" Just, "Can I?" Like the answer was probably no. I smiled anyway. Habit, survival reflex. "Just looking," I said. Her eyes flicked to my shoes, then my jacket, then my hands. She nodded once sharp efficient and stepped away, already signaling someone with a look I'd seen my whole life. Keep an eye on him. I'd been in rooms like this before. Banks, hotels, private clubs, boardrooms before I owned the boardroom. So no, this wasn't new. What was new was that this place existed because of me, and they had no idea. I walked slowly. Not because I was unsure, but because I wanted to see everything. The displays, the pricing, the way other people were treated. A white couple walked in behind me, casual clothes, laughing, no hesitation. "Welcome in," the woman behind the counter said instantly, her voice warm now, almost musical. "Let me know if you'd like to see our new arrivals." I didn't turn around. I didn't need to. I'd already learned the lesson again that respect is often handed out based on assumptions, not behavior. I picked up a jacket, ran my fingers along the fabric. Italian wool, clean stitching. Overpriced by at least 20% from what I'd approved months ago, "Sir," a voice said behind me. I turned. "That piece is quite expensive," the woman said, smiling tightly. "We do have more affordable options further back." There it was. Not rude, not loud, just the quiet suggestion that I was in the wrong section of my own life. "I'm aware," I said calmly. "I'm just browsing." She nodded, but the smile didn't reach her eyes. "Please be careful with the merchandise," she added. "We've had issues." Issues. I set the jacket back exactly where it was. In my head, something shifted. This wasn't about me anymore. This was about how easily people reveal who they are when they think there are no consequences. I kept walking. Every step I could feel eyes on me. Not curiosity, surveillance. The kind that pretends to be concern. I stopped at a display, took out my phone, snapped a quick photo of a price tag. "Sir," she said immediately, sharper now. "No photography in the store." I looked up, genuinely surprised. "Since when?" "Store policy," she replied. "For security reasons." "Security." I glanced toward the entrance. No sign, no notice, nothing I remembered approving. "All right," I said, and deleted the photo in front of her. She didn't thank me. She just nodded toward a man standing nearby, broad shoulders, stiff posture, pretending to straighten a shelf. "Security." He stepped closer. Everything inside me stayed calm. Too calm. The kind of calm you get when you've learned exactly how badly things can go if you're not. I decided to test something. I picked up a tie. Simple, elegant, expensive. I brought it to the counter. She scanned it once, then again. Frowned. "I'll need to see ID," she said. "For a tie?" I asked, raising an eyebrow. "Purchases over a certain amount require verification." I glanced at the couple still browsing nearby, laughing arms full of clothes. No one had asked them for anything. I handed over my license. She studied it like she was looking for a reason not to believe it belonged to me. Then my card. She held it up to the light, ran her thumb over the numbers. "This is a very high-end card," she said. "Where did you get it?" I almost laughed. Almost. "I qualified," I said. She ran it. Declined. Again. Declined. Her lips pressed together like she'd just been proven right. "Sir," she said loudly, "now your card isn't working." I knew why. Travel alerts. A text would fix it in seconds. But the look on her face wasn't concern. It was confirmation. A manager appeared, middle-aged, confident, tired eyes. "What's going on?" he asked. "Suspicious transaction," she said quickly. "Card declined. Odd behavior." He looked at me. Not at the situation, at me. "Do you have another form of payment?" he asked. "I can call my bank," I said. "That won't be necessary," he replied. "You're holding up the line." Behind me, someone sighed. The security guard shifted closer. This was the moment. The moment I could end it with 2 words. "I'm the CEO." I didn't. Because this wasn't just happening to me. It was happening to people every day who didn't have the option to end it. So I stepped aside. Watched the next customer, white well-dressed, complete a transaction twice the size of mine without a single question. Smiles, jokes, no ID, no verification. When my phone buzzed, I unlocked it, authorized the charge, and stepped back up. "It should work now," I said. The woman crossed her arms. "I'm not comfortable continuing this transaction," she said. "You've already caused a disruption." "A disruption," I repeated quietly. The manager leaned in. "This store caters to a certain clientele," he said. "You might feel more comfortable somewhere else." There it was. Not no. Just not here. I looked around. At the walls. The mission statement. The brand values I'd written myself. "I understand," I said. And for a moment they relaxed. Then I reached behind me, lifted a jacket, one of the most expensive items in the store, and placed it gently on the counter. "I'd like to buy this." Everything stopped. "Sir," the manager said firmly, "I think it's time for you to leave." "I'm a customer," I said evenly, "with money, trying to make a purchase." The security guard stepped forward. "If you refuse to leave, we'll have to escalate." I looked at him, really looked. Then I laughed. Not mocking, not angry, just amazed. "You have no idea what you've just done," I said softly. I pulled out my phone. Made a call. "Hey," I said when it connected, "I need an emergency meeting, right now." The manager froze. "What's your name?" he asked. I looked at him. "Daniel Brooks." The color drained from his face. The phone rang behind the counter. He stared at it like it might explode. "Answer it," I said calmly. "It's for you." When he picked up, I watched his posture change, his shoulders sag, his voice drop. Yes, sir. He's here." I ended my call and slipped my phone back into my pocket. "I don't want apologies," I said to the room. "I want everyone to see this." Employees gathered. Customers watched. I spoke quietly, slowly, about assumptions, about systems, about how easy it is to forget dignity when you think power is on your side. I didn't raise my voice. I didn't threaten. I just told the truth. Then I paid. Same card, same scanner. Approved instantly. I took the receipt, nodded once, and walked toward the door. No victory speech, no revenge, just silence. Outside the light felt different, warmer. As the door closed behind me softly, politely, I realized something. Money didn't change how they treated me. It changed how visible the truth became. So let me ask you something. Do you think people change when they discover your status, or do they just reveal who they were all along? Tell me what you think in the comments.